Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk about the most recent event on Pokemon GO. It's the first of the Ultra Unlock events that we unlocked during Pokemon GO Fest 2025 a couple of weeks ago, and the first Ultra Unlock event was the Hisuian Celebrations event. It was the event where we had Hisuian Zorua released into the game. Unfortunately, no shiny available on that, but it was really cool to get Hisuian Zorua in the game. And of course we had 4 times catch XP and 4 times catch Stardust, which meant with a lucky egg you could actually up that to 8 times catch XP, and if you put a star piece on you could get about 6 times catch Stardust during the event. So we definitely went out and tried to get the most amount of XP during this event. Let me know in the comments while you watch this video how you managed to get on with this event. But we're going to put the screen up here and run through how many shinies we managed to get during the event, and also how many hundos, and of course how much XP we've got. For anybody who's already been watching the channel for quite some time now, you may already know that we are trying to chase down 1 billion XP by the end of this year. That's what we're trying to target. That's what we're trying to chase down, 1 billion XP by the end of 2025. We started the year on 541.5 million, meaning on average every single day this year we have had to get around about 1.25 million per day just to be on target. So let's get the screen up and see how we managed to get on with the Hisuian Celebrations event on Pokemon GO. So that screen should be up now, and first of all we will go into our Pokemon storage and type in 4-star. We'll start off with Hundos, and as you can see, not a good event for Hundos. In fact, our last Hundos were during the Community Day Classic event a couple of weekends ago, where we had Eevee released on the Community Day Classic event. And of course, Eevee Community Day Classic was both Saturday and Sunday of that weekend, and both days 2 PM till 5 PM normal Community Day hours, and of course boosted shiny odds. But unfortunately these Hundos weren't shiny, just a normal Hundo Glaceon there and a normal Hundo Leafeon. Both obviously evolved during the event using the lore modules, a Leafy lore module, a Grassy lore module, and of course the Icy lore module as well. So those are the 2 lore modules to get these 2 Eevee evolutions. But unfortunately since then we've had no more Hundos. So no Hundos during the Hisuian Celebrations event. We will have a look at what our best Hisuian Zorua was though. So if we go 3-star and Zorua, and we can hopefully see that we managed to get a couple of these. In fact, we managed to get 8 3-star ones. So let's quickly run through these to see how good our Hisuian Zoruas are. And as you can see, as we swipe through these, not many that really stand out. There's a 539 CP there at 13, 15, 13, so 91 IV. This is probably our best one, 373, and it is a 93 IV, 15, 15, 12 on the stats, so we're only missing 3 there. And then we actually managed to get a few extra large. And of course, for anybody who doesn't already know, one of the biggest tricks to get an extra large guaranteed Zorua, or an extra small guaranteed Zorua, is to change your buddy into Pumpkaboo or Gourgeist. Pumpkaboo and its evolved form Gourgeist are the only Pokemon in Pokemon GO which can appear as their different sizes on the overmap, which means if you make one of them your buddy, so let's say you had a extra large Gourgeist like I had, then once I made that into my buddy, every single Zorua copied its form as an extra large. So that is the only Pokemon you can do that with. If you pick another extra large Pokemon, you won't be able to do that. It's not guaranteed. It's only because Pumpkaboo and Gourgeist appear as their different sizes while they're on the map, and that's the only Pokemon that you can choose it with. But in future events, make sure to use that tip. Choose a extra small Pumpkaboo or Gourgeist, or an extra large one, depending on what size Zoruas you want, and that at least guarantees that you're going to get an extra small or extra large. So you can see a couple of extra large ones here. That one's not a bad 3-star one, 14, 14, 12. But definitely this 373 is our best one in terms of Hisuian Zorua. So let's have a quick look at Shinies, and then we will go on to the XP. So let's go Shinies, and of course the most recent. And of course, we did have the Hisuian Lilligant raid day, which we only managed to do 15 raids during the raid day. I did buy the ticket, so we had 14 free raid passes. Then I spent one more green one. Luckily, we had the shiny on the second raid, and we'll have a look in that in just a moment. But as you can see, Voltorb was a shiny boost during the Hisuian Celebrations event, along with Hisuian Qwilfish. Both of those boosted to around 1 in 128 to 1 in 64. So it's no surprise that we managed to pick up a couple of these. This one was actually just after the Spotlight Hour, which featured Voltorb. Voltorb, both from a Kanto and the Hisuian form, got featured on that Spotlight Hour. And luckily, we managed to get a Hisuian Voltorb shiny about 15 minutes after that Spotlight Hour finished, funnily enough. Then we managed to get a normal Sneasel, again, something that was spawning quite regularly in the wild. Both Hisuian and normal Sneasel were spawning quite regularly, and of course, both of them have a shiny rate of around about 1 in 64, so really, really common shiny to get. Again, we managed to get another Hisuian Voltorb, then a Hisuian Qwilfish from a task. And during the event, if you wanted to evolve one of these, the evolve requirement, which is normally win 10 raids with it as your buddy, it was only down to win 1 raid. And of course, there was a collection challenge, which you had to evolve one. Me personally, I didn't bother with that collection challenge. I didn't bother buddying a Qwilfish, because normally when I buddy something, I have to best buddy it, and I couldn't really be bothered with that. So this one was from a Tasso 893 CP. Then this is our only shiny Hisuian Lilligant from the raid day, a 98 from the second raid. I wasn't too sure about the Hundo CP, and when I encountered this and it was 1431, I knew it was high, and I did actually think it was a Shundo, but luckily, or unluckily should I say, we were actually only one off the Hundo. So 98 on the IV, a 15, 14, 15. Really, really happy with that though, nonetheless. Then also during Hisuian Lilligant raid day, we managed to get this shiny wild Cranidos. We always love Cranidos in this channel. And Voltorb again, Hisuian Voltorb shiny. There is a Hisuian Sneasel, very, very cool looking shiny. And then we had this during the live stream yesterday when we went live for a couple of hours during the last day of the event, a Cyndaquil shiny from the Daily Adventure Incense. So not really an event spawn. We did have a couple of the starters spawning throughout the event, which were annoyingly difficult to catch, but we did manage to rack up quite a bit of XP, even though we did struggle to stay in the ball most of the time. And XP wise is what we're going to talk about next. We did take a couple of screenshots before and after the event, so we're going to have a look into those. So before the event, just as the event started, you can see the time in the top left hand corner of this screenshot, 10:03 AM on Tuesday morning. This is when the event started, and we took this screenshot 3 minutes into the event. We were sat on 831.7 million XP. So 831.7. How much XP did we earn in what ended up being a 5-day event? Let's have a quick look. And this screenshot is 11:18 PM on Sunday evening. And as you can see, we are now on 854,500,000. So a massive increase of nearly 23 million, around about 22.8 million to be precise. But a huge increase, nearly 23 million in just 5 days. Let me know in the comments how you managed to get on with XP and with shinies and with hundos during this event. I am very, very happy with the amount of XP we managed to earn. And with the Water Festival starting tomorrow, we then have another Ultra Unlock event featuring the debut of Honage next week. And with that event, the Honage event, we also have another 4 times catch XP and another 4 times catch Stardust event. So again, another event where we can grind XP and Stardust and maybe try and target even a higher XP event than this 23 million event that we've managed to do recently. So let me know in the comments below how you think of how you got on during the Hisuian Celebrations event on Pokemon Go. Did you like the first Ultra Unlock event? Probably the only thing missing was a brand new shiny, but you could argue we did get that with the Hisuian Lilligant raid day. But let me know your thoughts of the event. I really enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. Thanks very much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel as well, and turn on that notification bell. And don't forget to share the channel amongst your friends and family. Let's get more subscribers on the books, and hopefully we can start doing giveaways to all you lovely people who have hit that subscribe button. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.